You're watching iBrandTV, and this is Business Now. President Muhammadu Buhari on Sunday described as urgent the need to fully set in motion the regional action plan on the fight against terrorism and other acts of criminality in West Africa. He also called on the new management team at Ecowas Commission to complete the review and harmonization of ongoing reforms aimed at strengthening the sub-regional body. According to a statement on Sunday by Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, the President was quoted as saying the Commission must therefore work assiduously to complete the review and harmonization of the protocols on good governance and democracy, as this would enable our sub-region to sustain our collective efforts to deepen not only democracy, but our dividends through good governance to the community's citizens. The Nigerian Railway Corporation has resumed operations at the Kaduna-Abuja Railway 8 months after they were suspended. In March, Boko Haram attacked a passenger train along the route, leading to deaths, abduction, and injuries to the passengers. The NRC, in the wake of the attack, suspended the service, with abducted persons released piecemeal. On Monday, operations resumed with the first train leaving the Rigasa train station in Kaduna to Abuja by 8 a.m., although there was a low turnout of passengers, which was owing largely to a short resumption notice, while security presence was high. Some of the security operatives who spoke to the media assured passengers' safety, while officials of the NRC re-echoed the same thing. Last week, the federal government said passengers on the route must register their phone numbers and national identification number (NIN) at the point of ticket purchase. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mahmood Yakubu, says the commission is set to transmit the 2023 poll results in real time from 176,846 polling units across the country. As such, he said the Commission, as part of its preparations, has identified telecommunications blind spots in some areas and was already in touch with the Nigerian Communications Commission to find a solution to them. According to him, the Commission has conducted a successful pilot on the e-transmission of poll results in real time, adding that the agency is set to achieve a seamless transmission of poll results across the country in 2023. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reassured residents of the state of his commitment to ensuring a greater Lagos. The governor, during the Lagos State Governorship National Assembly and State House of Assembly rally flag-off, said is making the state greater again. ABUJA-KADUNA has more.
Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu thanked Lagosians for their support for the presidential candidate of the party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, said he will not take their support for granted. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the last 3.5 years has been challenging, but through the support of the people, his administration has surpassed all those challenges. He said the developmental strides of the government, such as intercity rail transport, transformation of the health sector, and over 1,000 new schools projects completed, amongst others, are conscious efforts by his administration to make Lagos greater.
In the last 3.5 years, we have all traversed very difficult terrain, but we have come out better, stronger, and better. Now, to the slogan of our campaign, a greater Lagos is rising.
Speaker Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Basan, also used the opportunity to thank the people for their support and appeal for more.
We say thank you for giving us a platform to campaign. We pray, Almighty Allah, we make your return a very easy and successful one.
I join all of the millions of the people in this arena and outside to say kudos to Governor Sanwo-Olu and Dr. Obafemi Hamzat for the great job they are doing, for the development they brought to Lagos, and for the more that they are going to be doing in their second term.
Because the governor has done so much, we want want him back. There are so many things he still has to do, and we want him to come and complete all those things. He has very beautiful manifestos. He has very many things to do for us. For that reason, we are saying, Mr. SANWOOLU, please come back.
He's a very performing governor, and we are proud of him. And Lagos State is proud of him. We need such an intelligent, calm, collected person to take us to the next level.
He must come back and finish the things that he has started and some of the things he met when he came in. I'm looking to the 4th mainland bridge. 4th mainland bridge.
This is a testament and confirmation of the resounding victory that our party will record come February and March election, God willing.
High point of the event was a presentation of the party's flag to candidates of the party contesting various positions from the National Assembly to State House of Assembly. IBrandTV reporting for iBrandTV News.
Candidates of various political parties participating in the 2023 governorship election in Oyo State have signed a peace pact towards a violence-free 2023 election. The ceremony was held at the police headquarters in Eleyele, Oyo State Command in Ibadan. One after the other, the standard bearers of the various political parties took turns to sign the documents in which the peace pact was contained. Present at this ceremony was the incumbent governor, Seyi Makinde of People's Democratic Party, Bayo Adelabu of Accord, and Popola Josiah of New Nigeria People's Party, while the All Progressives Congress candidate, Teslim Folarin, was represented by his deputy governorship candidate, Okunla Oluwafemi, who signed the peace accord on behalf of his principal.
I wasn't given any special treatment as the sitting governor of Oyo State. That is democracy at home. That is what we would like to see, and that is a wake-up call for all of us occupying, certain positions right now, that our bosses are the people.
It's the first of its kind in the entire 36 states. After the National Peace Accord signed in Abuja, and as a PSA state, I'm not surprised that Oyo State is the first to take this giant step.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has launched a manhunt for the arrest of KANO Central Senatorial candidate under the ruling All Progressives Congress, Abdul Karim Abdulsalam Zaura, popularly called AA Zaura. EFCC counsel Ahmed Ruha disclosed this to newsmen on Monday at the resumption of the criminal trial of $1.3 million slammed on AA Zaura at the Federal High Court sitting in Kano. Although the scheduled arraignment of the Kano-based politician could not hold because of the absence of the trial judge, who is said to be attending to other national issues outside Kano, the EFCC lawyer declared that Zaura was supposed to report himself to the commission. On his part, counsel to the accused person, Ibrahim Waru, thwarted the position of the EFCC, insisting the commission did not possess any legal authority to arrest his client. In a bid to improve its revenues to meet its statutory responsibilities, the Oyo State government has introduced an electronic collection of harmonized permits and other road taxes in the state. Chairman of the state's Internal Board of Revenue, Femi Awoko, says the action is meant to boost the state's economy. This interactive session with critical stakeholders in the capital Ibadan is an avenue to block all revenue leakages through the introduction of electronic collection of taxes. Others training for tax collection agents, ensuring a seamless process of revenue collection and recovery from defaulting members of the public is the focus here.
Technology is the way, because in other countries, because we did our research using some countries, especially the Asian countries, and we discovered that for you to maximize revenue for the state, you need technology. Where you have minimal human intervention, the process succeed. And so informal sector is a very critical area and is an area that over the years we've neglected. And it's also a very, very tough area because of the people we are dealing with.
Taxpayers will have opportunity to now pay with ease. One of the canons of good taxation is for the taxpayer to be able to pay. These days when they go to the bank, they always find problems having to pay their money. All in the name of there's no network. But with this now, they can pay easily and the money will hit the government purse.
I've arrested so many people this year that they are taken to court, and some were taken to the police station, and we took them to court eventually, and they were prosecuted. We continue in that vein. That's why I was trying to warn them. Like when I'm warning now, I beg people, but when you come back to me to beg me, I will not listen to you.
We train and we retrain our members. We educate them as to the government's need or the government want. We make sure that they know what the government is demanding from us. And I believe that our members are ready to comply.